a point during the Warriors season where Festus Ezeli may have appeared as an afterthought at the end of the Warriors bench. But during the most critical stretch of a game that changed a 1-1 tie in the Western Conference semifinals to a 2-0 lead in favor of the Warriors, Steve Kerr finally called on his reserve center, and Ezeli was ready as ever.
We were getting killed defensively and giving up a lot of easy shots, and Festus is obviously very athletic and takes up a lot of space, so that was the idea, was just to see if he could make an impact, and he did. He stayed ready. I'm really proud of him because he hasn't played much lately, and in the Houston series he didn't really get much of a flow going when he was out there, so this was a good response from him, very professional.
Earlier today after shoot-around, I walked through the weight room, he in there doing cardio. Hey, be ready tonight, big fella. Like, we don't need you tonight. And, you know, he showed up. And that says a lot, you know, to his character, you know, a lot to the player he is, and, you know, a lot about the teammate that he is.
I know what my job is every night. I know I have to come in and, you know, bring energy for our team, block shots, rebound, you know, a lot of dunks for my man. And, you know, those are energy, you know, those bring energy. Those are catalysts for our team. And I just wanted to do them to the best of my ability. So every night, that's what my job is, and I was one-track minded when I got out there.
The Warriors' night looked bleak by the end of the third quarter when Portland point guard Damian Lillard unleashed for 17 points. But in the fourth, it was a different story, as Ezeli's impact was felt the strongest by effectively taking Lillard out of the game with its pick-and-roll defense.
We were taking advantage of their pick-and-roll coverages with the big being back. We started to hit shots, and they put him in and had him come up higher because he's, you know, he can move, and you know, they committed more attention to our guards, to myself and CJ. I don't know. We gave the ball up, and we were giving it to guys in the paint.
It was so big. I mean, we're proud of Festus. Just like in the finals last year, you know, he came in Game 6 and had almost a near double-double off the bench, and same thing tonight. He was so big around the rim and disciplined the pick and roll, and that's what we're gonna need from him here on out, just to stay ready and, you know, impact the game in several ways.
Some people's going to look and say, oh, you know, he had caught a couple lobs and had a putback. Nah, like, it's not that. Like, did you see him on the ball screen with Damian Lillard when Damian Lillard completely took over the game? You know, did you see him in the ball screen with C.J. McCollum? You know, did you see him stop the ball screen with C.J. McCollum, get back and block Mason Plumlee's shot? Like, that's the stuff that I look at. Did you see him coming up with the huge rebounds when we needed rebounds? You know, and so he was great tonight, and, you know, one of the biggest reasons we were able to pull this game out.
Ezeli's season has been filled with up and downs, from a knee injury that sat him out 31 games to riding the bench for most of the Houston series and not playing a minute in the Warriors' Game 1 win over Portland. But those 4 minutes in Tuesday's third quarter and a fourth where he was the best player on the floor spelled out what the reserve center means to Golden State and the role he has defined for himself.
It's been a heck of a ride, to be honest. I really can't complain. Yeah, I was kind of, I was a little down when I found out I was injured and I had to have surgery again, or you know, with another knee. But at the end of the day, you know, I have amazing teammates. You know, guys like Draymond, everybody on this team, they come over there, they wrap their hands around me like, yo, we got you. You know, and that's very comforting to me, and it motivates me more than anything. And so when I'm doing my rehab and I'm working, I'm chomping at the bit to get back on the court with these guys to help them win. So those games, those 31 games that I missed, you know, I just couldn't wait to get back on the court, and more just because I want to be out there with my brothers. And what we've been able to accomplish this year so far, it's you know, beyond imagination. You know, I keep saying it. This kid that just started playing basketball 10 years ago, all of a sudden I'm in this locker room with all these great guys, and you know, I'm just really blessed, to be honest.